Scorpio, welcome to your session. In this session, Scorpio, we are going to see what your pathway of enlightenment message will be for you. I don't have a direct message for you, Scorpio, but we will take a look at your pathway to enlightenment messages and see what comes through. It can be one direct message, it could be multiple. We shall see. I hope all is well with you, Scorpio. And if all is not well, I hope that within this session, you have peace, you have comfort, you have a sense of belonging, openness, willingness, the freedom to breathe in your space, and having a sense of calmness and understanding that you, Scorpio, matter. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Keep in mind that this is a general session, Scorpio, and you may not resonate with every channel message. All I ask of you is that you do not force any channel messages. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Let's see. Do I need to turn that light up? Is it a little bit? Yeah, I'm going to turn the light up just a little bit. It's too dim for me. I want to be able to see your cards. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I like how that looks. That looks good. Yeah. Just one moment. Let me make some adjustments. There. Okay, there we go. All right. What message do you have for my Scorpio? I'm being guided to reset your intro because I know I did my intro for you for all of your sessions, Scorpio, but I'm being guided to do it again. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this session regarding pathways to enlightenment for Scorpio to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. When it comes down to Scorpio's messages and any other zodiac sign that has Scorpio placement, I ask that you provide divine protection and divine order according to your will. Thank you. Trust your journey. Libra's pathway to enlightenment may assist you at this time. That is available if you want to check that out in Scorpio when time permits itself. All right, what message do you have for my Scorpio? Another card was trying to come out, but it didn't come out. Just so you know, that is inverted on its own because this is upright and this is upright. That is upright. When it comes to change, okay, this is refusing. It's inverted. Change is inverted. Embracing change is inverted. Um, what's significant about this far, Scorpio, is maybe you don't see what needs to change. Let's keep it at that mode, that you don't see what needs to change. Because pathway of enlightenment is all about focusing on you, no one else. And so there's aspects of yourself that you don't see needs to change. In general, when it comes to embracing change, this has to do with people, places, or things, and experiences when it comes to the unknown, Scorpio. And it just feels like that doesn't matter at this time. I'm getting 5% of my Scorpios. You like things just the way they are. What's the situation? Face challenges together. You don't want to do it alone. And I'm happy this came out, because this needs to be addressed. Scorpio, before this card came out, what's up in the air, which is the situation, is face challenges together. Is I just got through telling you, let's put this to the side. I said pathways to enlightenment is focusing on you. It's not focusing on people, places, or things, anything outside of you. Pathways to enlightenment is a session where we tap into areas of you, whether you're willing to make the change, accept them, be aware of them, be aware of just you in general, without me having to go diving into self. Okay, so the situation is you're not wanting to you're not wanting to transition alone. Bear with me. I'm a very tickler when it comes down to using words, and sometimes I may use words in the wrong space, but as we conclude the session, it's like, no, it actually was in the right space. You are refusing to go through transition alone. I'm going to take a look at why you're refusing to embrace change independently. If you're needing one-on-one service, this would be where a counselor comes into play. Someone that you can confide in, that doesn't breach any of your personal information. And I'm not talking about a friend or a family member. I'm talking about professional assistance. Tell me the challenge or the outcome before we jump to any conclusions. Follow your passion. Take responsibilities for your actions and emotions. So you've tried counseling before, but it didn't work. With accountability and your purpose, it just feels like what you want with the challenges, whatever it is that's your passion, it's not what? Strengthen your spiritual connection. Divine is saying, well, how come you haven't considered me? You're considering everything outside of divine. Lean not on your own understanding, Scorpio. Because who am I to say that you're not taking responsibility of your emotions and your actions? The only reason why is because when you're following your passion comes with many challenges, ups and downs. For the most part, when someone is on the pathway of their passion, for most, when they're on their journey of their passion, there's more challenges and lows than highs. That's why it's so important when you celebrate, when it regards to your passion, it's worth the while. And you want to celebrate with those, with connections that are meaningful. For some of you, the challenge is accepting that where you want to be in life, you don't just work hard for one day or for 1 week or for 1 year. It's an ongoing situation. Even if, let's just say, you have disposable income, Scorpio, you're going to still have to take accountability to create a flow to where you don't have to ever worry about it stopping. You have strength there coming through. Telling you to listen to your intuition as well. What else? Practice patience. Rome wasn't built in one day. And the back end of Rome being built, it's very dark. So sometimes it's best not to dive into information, because some doors just don't need to be open in your situation. And let's get back to, why is it so hard for you to independently embrace change and having to be accompanied by someone at all I'm getting at all costs, but at all times. It's like, Scorpio, when are you alone? Because I'm getting, you don't even sleep alone. Like, everything you do, you don't do it alone. Celebrate each other's success. If you're married, if you are a Scorpio that is married, your spouse is not stopping you from your success, your own independent success. And you're afraid that if you take this leap of faith, that your spouse will change. I won't say turn against you, but that's what I was tapping into. It's kind of like you're convincing yourself that, yeah, my spouse is going to allow me to do my thing, but I can't do it better than my spouse. Your spouse is not like that. Your spouse is saying, do better than me. But for the most part, you have to understand that what it is that you want connected to your passion, you have to be patient. So this is a power couple dynamic. Now tell me about this embrace change in reverse. Clarify. Practice forgivingness. You don't trust it. Now all of a sudden your spouse is wanting to believe in you. And like I said, pathways to enlightenment is supposed to focus on you. Don't allow your spouse to hold you back. Whatever it is that if you're having a challenge and difficulties with forgiving that's connected to your spouse, don't allow that to hold you back from having success independently in your marriage. Don't use that as an excuse. That's what I'm being guided to tell you. For those of you who are single, you have to forgive. You have to forgive those who didn't show up for you. You have vision and shadows. because your mind will continue to play tricks on you. And what you're supposed to do that's supposed to be successful, it's going to get farther and farther away from you. And you're going to keep telling yourself, you know, you'll get to it once you get over what you need to release. When it comes to your peace being interrupted, it's you. You need to be patient. Stop running away from your shadows. And the reason why is because then you'll be able to see what things about yourself that you need to change. And then you'll understand why it's difficult for you to be a team player when it comes down to working with people. Where is here it is. Give me a self-care message for Scorpio. My biggest concern is this embracing change, refusing to, just not seeing that you have the opportunity to. You have choice here. How many keyholes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the seven of cups is about deception. Let me show you what the 7 of cups looks like. It's about deception. And there's 8 keys here. And so but the deception from the 7 of cups is based off of impulse, making a decision based off how you feel. And the fact that this 8 is here, and this is letting me know that, who is the 8th house? Only you can access this. No one can do this but you. And that's the message all through this is codependency. You got to get out of that. Let me show you what the 7 of Pentacles looks like. 7 of Cups looks like. So, let's see. And I'm talking to Scorpio. Yeah, you gotta. So basically, what you're refusing to see is your stubbornness. The 7 of Cups is deceiving self when it comes to making a choice and making choices based off of emotions. It's not the choice that you make is not what is not your choice. Is based off the impulse. It's not authentic. That's what the 7 of Cups looks like. What does the 8 of Cups look like? That's what's so strange. I can't recall what the 8 of Cups looks like. I'm trying to find it. What does the 8 of Cups look like? That's the 5 of Cups. You will get through this. You will grow out of your stubbornness. Scorpio. When you're stubborn, just know that's your own energy. Where is the 8 of Cups? Here it is. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. And I feel like this is just a representation of you walking away from servicing others so that you can go on the journey of serving yourself independently, making yourself a priority, which is a good thing. I do want to do a disclaimer. Here on the SGL community, I do not I do not manipulate people to try to become selfish people. This was definitely a channeled message for you, Scorpio, and that is for you to stop being codependent and to stop serving others at this time, is what I'm saying. All right. And be patient and listen to your intuition. All right. When it comes to this strength and spiritual connection, divine is saying, hey, just ask me. I got you. All right. Your guides are waiting for you to give them a command. All right. So you do have options, but don't allow people to make don't allow your impulse to choose your options. Make sure it's what you want to do when it comes to commitment as well. All right, Scorpio, that was your messages for your pathway to light and enlightenment. Give me an overall direction message. You know what? What is this? What is the outcome for this pathway to enlightenment? You're going to be the first person, Scorpio, that I use this deck for. Everyone else, that was it. I didn't give them any additional messages. I'm going to see how this is going to turn out. What is the outcome for Scorpio's pathway to enlightenment, please? I'm not showing favoritism. I was going to close out with the deck that I normally do the outcome with, but I was being guided not to. All right, outcome for Scorpio. Whatever you do, Scorpio, I don't care if you ever take heed to my messages. If just showing up is enough due for you, I am fine with that too. And there's some times where I need counsel. And sometimes when I know that I need counsel and I want to be in control of how I'm being counseled, and I don't want to hear what's right. So don't feel like you're just not having a good day. You have every right to not be open to messages. So I do appreciate you showing up. I do. Outcome message for Scorpio, please. The Fool in marriage. And that was channeled. I'm going to pull another one. Take the leap of faith. I did channel a marriage couple here. Okay. So that is confirmation for that marriage, a message that came out for those of you who are married. And I had to reassure you that let's focus on you, Scorpio. But in regards to the choices, instead of you making a decision based off of impulse, make sure this is what you want to do, not what this marriage is going to provide you, and not how everyone outside of the connection feels like that's what's best. Because the last thing you want to do is have people to convince you that to go into survival mode and you're the one having to be in a committed trap while everyone else is living their life. So you want to be mindful. This is what you want to do. Make sure this is what you want to do. Remember, patience came through. So if this is your person, they'll continue to court you. They're not going anywhere. If they choose not to continue to court you, then they were never your person from the beginning. Okay? So keep that in mind. For others of you, if this has nothing to do with marriage, the outcome is commitment to yourself. Okay? Which is that priority I was talking about. It says, have courage to embrace change. Ha! There it is. Did you hear that? Have courage to embrace change. And you see, that's what I love my gift. I love my gift. I don't boast about it. I am grateful that I accepted my assignment, Scorpio, because when you're spread that card that said you were refusing to embrace change, it looks like you're going to be okay. You're going to accept your stubbornness, which is your energy. It's not like you're adapting a trait from another zodiac sign. No, stubbornness comes from your house. So embracing change, which is good. And then regards to marriage, it says you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. So for others of you, if you are getting ready to take on a new level of a level of commitment, make sure that the choice is yours and you're not making a choice to make everyone else happy. Okay. Moving forward, others of you where you are single, you're getting ready to go into a new level of commitment in regards to yourself, which is very, really, very, very good. Okay. All right. Scorpio, those were the messages that came out for you for your pathways to enlightenment. I love you, Scorpio, and it comes from a good place because I enjoy showing up and serving you. Don't forget love is kind, and don't forget that love is gentle until we meet again.